On today's episode, I will show you my simple truck bed camping setup, plus what you need to take it to the next level. Behind every memorable adventure, there's a lot of planning. At the end of a long day on the lake or in the woods, there's nothing better than getting a good night's sleep and doing it all over again the next morning. That's why I decided to build the ultimate boondocking setup. I never have to worry where I'll be sleeping. Show you quickly what it looks like. So I opted for a very simple basic setup. So my frame is made of 1x3s and 1/2-inch plywood. Think about what kind of storage you want and build it around that. I had a bunch of these Rubbermaid roughneck containers at home, so I designed the bed frame to fit 6 of these, so 3 on each side. And the system that I chose, something I saw on Pinterest, very simple, effective. They're all rigged together, so I can unsnap them, bring them inside, fill them up, and I have 3 like that I can pull out and then just put back in. Very simple, a lot cheaper than drawers. In the summertime, I keep tackle in here for my fishing tournaments. I always got some MigSig apparel with me, some hoodies. On the other side, I can store some my camera gear and whatever I need to put in there for my fishing tournaments or hunting. This is a 6-inch foam mattress. I didn't want to cheap out on it. I sleep awesome on this. I have here my milk crate with heaters, fans, everything I need. My heater is here. I'll get back to this little shelf that I built. I don't know if you can see that right there. Some prime reading material, Bassmaster magazine. That is the best. I'm trying to show you this little shelf that I built. So basically pretty simple. If you have a rail system like this, I know that a lot of trucks do. 2x4s like this, simply slide it in place, and it's very stable. Put the heater on there, put your recharging station on there, no problem, and I can remove it if I need to load things in there. Here are the essentials for truck bed camping. In most situations, I'll try to avoid using propane heaters in an enclosed space like that, but if you must use it, carbon monoxide detector, very important, and make sure to crack a window. You go to bed, install this close to your head, and test it out, make sure it works properly. In the summertime, I use this Ryobi fan. It's battery operated, works with a 18-volt lithium battery. You have multiple speeds. You can even plug it in if your battery's dead and you have access to an extension cord. This is a must. Warm summer nights, you slide the windows open and you run this guy. I get about 2 good nights, probably close to 20 hours of running time on low and half of that on high, so this works perfectly for what I want to do. I get a lot of questions about what I use to recharge phones and batteries for my cameras. I use a Sparkbox Power Mobile Center, which is basically a 12-volt battery, and it has USB connections, a couple USB connections. You can plug your lighter plug in there. You've got lights also, and you can rig a fish finder, whatever you want. And on a 12-volt Dakota lithium battery, I can get 4 or 5 days of recharging out of this, no problem. So They go for about 150 bucks. Plus you have to get the battery, but perfect for recharging small electronics. Electric heater, so obviously this needs to be plugged in. I'll be talking about the next piece of equipment, which is the generator inverter, but this works perfectly. You can run it on low, draws about 750 watts. On high it's about 1500. Last night was minus 10 degrees Celsius, and I ran this on low, 3/4 heat all night long, and that was plenty warm, so it does not draw too much power from the generator. The last piece of equipment is the Yamaha generator inverter. It's a 2000, and that's plenty to run the electric heater on low. You can even run it on high. On low, about 750 watts, you get about 8 hours out of it, which is plenty to get a good night's rest. If you need to bump it up to 1500, it'll take it no problem. Obviously it does idle a bit higher, but this is a good tool for the job. Obviously the generator is not the way to go for everybody. For me, it's the best option because I already have access to a generator, and I don't want to sleep with any propane heaters running, just because I just don't trust it. So electric heater it is with the generator. Huge shout out to the crew at Valbert Motors for hooking me up with this truck. This was exactly what I needed, exactly what I wanted. So if you're going to buy a truck for truck bed camping or any type of adventure, make sure to buy exactly what you want, because you will regret it. Guys, if you got any value out of this video, please click that subscribe button, like, comment. I love hearing about you guys. And if you want to take it one step further and support the channel, you can go on migsigoutdoors.ca and buy your very own MigSig merch, hats, hoodies, fishing shirts. Get on there. Thanks for watching. Take care.